Hi, welcome back to my channel. So excited for today's video and this entire playlist in general. Today we're going to be chatting about how to use curl creams on curly hair. This is a part of my how-to playlist where I go through every single product category, shampoos, conditioners, curl creams, etc. And I show you in depth who, what, when, where, how, why to use each product. This is going to be a great video for you if you already use a curl cream and maybe you're not getting the best results from it. This is also going to be a great video for you if you're a brand new curly hair beginner because we're going to be going pretty in depth. And then this is also a great video for you if you're a Curls monthly subscriber and you are wondering how to use a product that is inside of your monthly subscription. Of course, if you're not a subscriber, I will link my Curls monthly subscription below. It is my curly hair subscription where I deliver 5+ products to you every month, so make sure to check that out. So, who should be using curl creams? For the most part, anybody can use a curl cream on any given time. I'm going to be going into when to pair them with a gel, when to not pair them with a gel, etc., in a second. But for the most part, anybody could use a curl cream. Now, not just anybody can use just any curl cream. Of course, in Curls Monthly and through all my YouTube videos, which you can go check out, I go through lots and lots of different curl creams that you can go ahead and look at those videos and find one that will work for your hair type and your hair's needs. You really want to make sure that before you do anything, before you're applying any product, you want to know what you're getting into with that product. Is this curl cream meant to give you definition? Is this curl cream meant to give your curls hold? Is it meant to give your curls volume? That's going to be really important when you're going throughout this, because if you're wanting definition, but you're using a really lightweight curl cream that's going to give you a lot of volume, you're going to be confused why your curls are not turning out the way that you want. So make sure that you're using the right products. Same thing with the amount of product that you use. I always say the best way to kind of tell how much product you use is by putting your hair into a little ponytail and wrapping your pointer finger and thumb around it. And that'll usually tell you how much of each product you should use. Now, of course, that's going to vary if your hair's longer or shorter, but it is a good frame of reference. You also want to change up the amount of product that you're using based on your hair's, again, desires. So if you're going for a lot of definition, probably more product is okay. If you're going for a less voluminous look, more product is okay. If you want lots of volume, a nice big head of hair, you're probably going to want to use less product. So again, it's all really customary to what you want and how you want your curls to look. When should you use a curl cream? Well, you could use a curl cream every day or every wash day. I always recommend styling using my C.G.O method. C.G.O basically just stands for creams, gels, and oils. So you want to be applying products in that order. So creams are going to be your leave-in conditioners, your curl creams, anything like that. And then your G's are going to be your gels, your mousses, your custards. And then the O's are going to be oils. So you want to apply products in that order. The first two, the C and the G, are on soaking wet hair, and then the O is on perfectly dry hair. For that C step, you can pick either a leave-in conditioner or a curl cream. Sometimes there's not really a difference between a leave-in conditioner and a curl cream. Sometimes it's just marketing, but generally speaking, leave-in conditioners are going to be on the lighter weight side, and they're also really just going to have moisture in them, whereas curl creams typically are on the little bit heavier side, and they're usually going to have a little bit of a hold to the product. So it's not going to make your hair crunchy or give it a strong hold, but it will give like a very soft hold, where a leave-in conditioner primarily doesn't have any holding ingredients inside of it. But they are interchangeable and you can use them in the same ways. You apply leave-in conditioners and curl creams in the same way. So when we get to the styling section and I talk about curl creams, you can also just exchange the word curl cream for leave-in conditioner. You apply it all the same way. You can certainly use a cream by itself. If you use a cream by itself, again, you're probably gonna get a more voluminous, fluffy look to your hair. Of course, it depends on the curl cream. But if you pair a cream with a gel, that's when you're going to get a little bit more definition. You can use a lot of gel if you want a lot of definition. You can use a tiny bit of gel if you just want a little bit of hold, but keep that volume. But that's why curl routines are so fun, because they're so customizable to what you want. So without further ado, join me in the shower as I show you how to use curl creams. I usually apply all of my hair products in the shower because I think that it's just the easiest cleanup. And I can also make sure that my hair is as wet as possible if I'm not even getting out of the shower before I put my products in. I do really recommend putting your products in on soaking wet hair. There are a few exceptions to that rule, like if your hair is on the finer side or on the lower density side, then maybe you can let it dry a tiny bit, but you still want it to be pretty wet to avoid getting frizz. So the first technique I'm going to show you is a variant on Squish to Condish. This technique is going to be really fantastic for wavy girls. People with curlier hair types can also use this technique, especially if they're not wanting much volume. If they're really wanting a nice, softer, wavier look, then they can really go to Squish to Condish. Now you wanna make sure that your part is already created before you go throughout this. Otherwise you're gonna get kind of knotty. So make sure you already have your part done before you glide product into your hair. After you rinse out your conditioner, you're going to immediately take your curl cream and rub that in your hands, and then you are going to glide that on any area of your hair. After that product is glided into your hair, then you're going to want to take your same detangling brush and just brush that very gently through your hair. This is going to ensure that the cream is reaching all areas of your hair, so there's not any weird, frizzy, no product parts in the end of your end results. So after that is all raked through your hair, then you are going to actually cup some water from the shower in your hands and then just squeeze that into your hair. What this is going to do is very easily just create these curl clumps. As you can see, these curl clumps forming, and those curl clumps are going to turn out to be thick, juicy waves or curls. So you just take your curl cream and squish it with that. After you finish that, you are welcome to add in a little bit more curl cream if you feel like your curls need a little bit more product, or at this point, you can add in a gel. Again, this is going to result in really gentle, nice waves and also very defined, juicy curls. Another way that people like to use curl creams, right after you rinse out your conditioner, take your curl cream and just rake it through your hair. You always want to focus it on the mids and your ends and not just plop it on the top of your head by your roots, because then your curls will be very weighed down at your roots and kind of get greasy. So you just want to apply that to your mids and your ends, and then you can rake that through with your fingers. Then you can take a brush and brush that through to make sure that the product touches every single hair strand. You can keep it like this, scrunch your hair to set it into place, scrunch your hair with a gel, etc., etc. Or you can then split your hair into sections and style it with some type of styling brush. After your hair is styled, then you're welcome to add in more curl cream, add in a gel, or add nothing if you think that that is enough for your hair. Again, it's all about testing. But those are the most common ways to use curl creams. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this helps you and that you now understand how to apply curl creams. If you have a favorite curl cream, drop it below. Help other curlies out find their best curl cream. Of course, I have tons of curl cream videos all throughout my YouTube channel, so make sure to check those out, and I will see you next time.